If you've been banned on Roblox and the normal appealing system has not worked for you, there's another option for you called the Digital Services Act. Before we start, a DSA or Digital Services Act is not something you mail to Roblox like an MIDR in my previous video. The DSA is European Union law that gives people extra rights when the platforms moderate their accounts. So step number one is to make sure you're actually eligible for this. So this method is mainly for users in the European Union, but you're still able to apply with a non-EU country as well. So don't click off yet. Now, step two, before we actually start doing the ADROIT process with the DSA, we're first gonna go and try our luck with appealing. So first things first, let's say for example, you're banned for enforcement, one of the most common bans. You're gonna wanna go to roblox.com/support and you're gonna put in your information here. You're gonna put your first name, my email, and then my email again. And then we're gonna put your device type. This doesn't really matter too much. Next, for the help category, we're gonna put in appeal a decision, and we're gonna put in I was moderated for my behavior or the behavior of an alt account. So for your reason, you're gonna have three cases. So case number one is an unknown account relation. So in the ban note here, you can see that it says this account is linked to da da da. If you do not own this account, you'll see that it says if the two accounts shouldn't be linked together, then send an appeal. If you want to use that, you're going to copy this without the quotation marks. You're going to paste it here and you're going to put your masked username. So for me, I'm going to put my main username. In my case, is teapot00 and then the masked username. Now for case two is if you have siblings or someone else in your house using Roblox while you were banned on your main account, because that would get them banned and yourself banned, or vice versa. So if that's the case for you, you're going to copy this. So now you're going to paste it again in here, the same thing, and you're going to change the username. So for me, it's going to be teapot. You're going to want to continue and submit that. And now case number three is if you have a compromised account. Now you're going to go back to Roblox support and you're going to paste this. You're going to give the date and time frame. For example, August 26th, 2016, this date at 2:30 p.m. All right, EST. And then we're going to put our username here. If there's any other reason that you can think of, go ahead and put it in here as long as it makes sense. So if the ban reason is something else other than enforcement, then you should just go to ChatGPT, give your excuse and tell it to formulate your appeal, paste it into the website, and then after that, do the same thing I'm doing right now. But let me give you some general structure of what your appeal should have. Your appeal should have your username, the date of the moderation, the reason Roblox gave you. So for example, enforcement or child exploitation, sexual content, whatever, why you think it's incorrect, and you need to give valid evidence for this, not just saying I didn't do it. Any evidence that supports your explanation. Obviously you can't really submit any evidence in here, but you can always continue it on in the emails after they answer your first appeal. You're gonna want to give the exact result you want. So for example, the restoration of your account or the restoration of your asset. Do not write a big essay full of garbage, right? And this is just the first step. So after that, if Roblox rejects you, you're going to use Article 21. Article 21 clearly states, Roblox agrees with Article 21. EU users can appeal for moderation up to 6 months, and EU users can also select a certified out-of-court dispute settlement body. So in this case, ADROIT would be a good option for us here. Now, what we're going to do is instead of Roblox being the only one reviewing their own decision, we have a new organization called ADROIT, who is going to review our thing. And ADROIT is certified under Article 21 and they support English and they can actually help us. So first what you're going to do is you're going to enter the link adroit.legal. You're going to file a complaint. Now you're going to put your username here. So James Mindy, your individual user or organization, you're going to be an individual user, your phone number that's connected to your account, and you're going to go, it doesn't matter, just put work, mobile, or home. You're going to put your email here. And you should probably use the registration on the online platform. So whatever email is linked to you. So for example, next, you're going to put your actual address. So put that down, put your country of residence. If you're non-EU, you can still use this, but please make sure that you explain your complaint. You can put non-EU country. Now you're going to put the date of the incident. This is going to be the date that you got banned. So for example, you're going to go back here and you say December 11th, 2025. December 11th, 2025. There we go. Now you're going to put online platform provider and you're going to enter in Roblox Corporation. Other online platform provider. This, I don't think you need to do that. That doesn't matter. The type of platform is a gaming platform, and your complaint relates to restrictions against content I provided. So something you made on their thing, someone else's content, restrictions to certain services, or suspension or termination. For our case, because we're doing enforcement, we're going to do suspension or termination. So for relevant content, you should go back here and you should take a screenshot of this, click view more, and take a screenshot of this image, and you're going to want to put it in here. Anything related to your ban, proving that you did get actually banned, you're going to put that in here. And then it's going to say decision taken by the online platform. So this basically means any support responses from them. And you're going to put all of your support tickets, all of the responses you get. If it's the same response, don't put it more than once because that doesn't really help. Put a couple of responses that say, oh, sorry, we can't help you, things like that. Now it says provide a link to the relevant content. Now, basically, this could be an asset, a game, clothing, something, decal, anything really. It could be a group, for example, too. But in our case, it's our Roblox account. There's a bot you can use in my Discord server. If you go to media and type in /user and then put your username, and it's going to tell you that it's terminated. You can use this, or you can also just search it up here and take a screenshot of the fact that you searched up the name and it's not appearing anything here. And you're going to paste that link here. You're going to paste this link that you searched up, put it here. Now for the ticket number, this is going to be any support ticket or reference ticket that you have. So for example, when you send an appeal and they respond to you in a human, they give you a support ticket number. You're going to put that number here with any internal decisions. You can leave this blank if they didn't give you one, if all of them were bots. But if you do have any, put all of them here. The way I would do it is copy the number and then separate it by commas or something like that. For example, if you got unbanned from one of the tickets, denied, something like that, whatever the result was. So the details of the case is going to describe everything here. So what you're going to do is you're going to head on to my document. Well, this is the document that you're going to want to submit as details of your case. So you're going to put, for example, your username, the date of the moderation. Let's say it was December 11th, 2025. The moderation reason. You're going to go back to your ban. You're going to put this. You're going to paste it. Roblox appeal and support ticket. So you're going to put all your numbers, for example. All of these numbers, you're going to paste them here. Comment them. Date of previous appeal. So whatever date you appealed it on. So let's say I appealed it today, August 26th. Now for the details of the case. I am challenging Roblox's decision to whatever, is it either suspending, terminating, or restricting. You pick one. You put your username here, your date on whatever you got moderated, and the reason. So for example, this reason would be up here. I appealed this decision to Roblox on and they gave me this ticket number. You can add several. You appealed them on this date, this date, this date, this date, respectively, of course. And Roblox will either reject your appeal, didn't give you a resolution, or upheld the moderation decision. Pick one. I believe the moderation decision is incorrect for the following reason. You're going to give an explanation. You're going to want to go ask either ChatGPT to give you a factual explanation, or you're going to explain it yourself. You're going to say, I did not do this. I was not here. You're going to give your excuses. Next, you're going to give all your evidence, your screenshots, account information, security information, messages, content, anything that shows that you didn't do what Roblox said you did. And I would recommend you submit an ROA so you can get some extra evidence on yourself. So let me give you an example. Let's say, for example, you got hacked and then you got enforcement ban, or you got hacked and you got banned. I would request an ROA, which is basically just asking Roblox for the proof that it has on you, all of your data, and using the IPs and logins to say, hey, this is not my IP. This is in a whole other country, and someone logged in and did something wrong on my account. It's not my fault. So that, for example, would be good evidence here. So where relevant, Roblox stated rule or community standards, relevant rule. So for example, you give a rule that they say you violated this rule, and then you're going to give the direct connection between the rule and your case. You can always use ChatGPT to polish your explanation, because I'm sure that you guys might not understand exactly how to explain it. Okay, confirm that the information is accurate to the best of my knowledge. If you want, you can also request the restoration of the stuff that they banned or deleted from your thing. Now, once you've pasted that in here, so let's say, for example, this is my full finished complaint. You're going to paste that in here. Now, all of the evidence that you put in here that is a screenshot or anything, put that in here. All right. You can put as many as you want, I'm pretty sure. Now, age verification. Please give your age. So if your age is under 16, get an authorization letter signed by your parent or legal guardian, and then you can move on. But if you're over 16, no worries. How did you hear about Adroit? We'll say a YouTube video directed me to this. Accuracy of your information, you have to say yes. There's no other option. You make sure, guys, that you do not lie here. This is not like a funny little appeal thing you can lie and make up and hopefully they'll unban you. They will not do that. So you're going to say you're compliant. You're going to give authorization to your personal data, because this is personal data you're giving them, and you're going to accept their rules, and you're going to submit your dispute. Boom. Now you've submitted something on Adroit. Now, once you've submitted it, Adroit reviews whether the complaint is admissible. If they accept your case, they're going to send it to Roblox. They're going to complain to Roblox. Adroit says the platform is normally given 2 weeks to provide its response, and an independent decision maker then reviews the information submitted by both sides, makes a decision. So this can take up to 3 months, 90 days through Adroit. It says cases are usually faster, but sometimes it can take 90 days. And it's important that you guys understand that Adroit's decision is not the same thing as a court order. It doesn't force Roblox to restore their account, but Roblox has to participate in the Article 21 process in good faith. It's almost like an MIDR. So you can have a very good chance doing this here, a better chance than appealing on their platform, on Roblox's platform anyways. One last thing. This DSA format that I have here, I'm sure you guys are going to want to access this. This is going to be in my Discord server, as with all of the other documents. So make sure you guys join my Discord server. The link is in the description. And if you guys have any questions, you can also make a support ticket in my Discord server, and we will be there to help you guys and answer your questions. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys get unbanned very, very soon for your false bans. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, as it goes a long way in supporting me. I'll see you guys in the next one.